shut your mouth. Yeah, the name is Show Dog Brown. Yo, I get down. The ladies love the way I howl. Just fooling around, guys. What? Was that too loud? Look, I'm a magical rap battle assassin, everlasting. Ain't no need for a caption. Me and my team, we so heroic. There's no opponent that can take us down.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of the Superfan Addicts podcast. I'm your host, Ray Showdog Prisby. Hey, we got a show for y'all tonight. First of all, 2 hours, nothing but Hall of Fame. Are y'all ready for this? Let's go. So wait a minute. So wait. Let's back up. I gotta always introduce my sidekick, Cody, the ultimate producer. What's up, Cody?
What up? Hey, I might not say much this week. I'm gonna let these guests have their day. I don't have any cool stories, anything going on. But for our guests in the private chat, I did put the link. So if you want to share that with anyone, fortunately my keyboard won't work, so I was gonna type that, but it's in there. But I'm here if anybody needs anything. But these guests have exciting things to talk about, a lot more cool things to talk about than I do. So I'm gonna put the focus on them tonight and do all the producing.
All right. Well, let's get this party started. So this is what we always do to begin the show. I'll go around the room. I'll introduce everybody individually. I'll give you whatever couple minutes to tell people who you are, who you stand for, or if you're selling something, anything. If you're producing something, whatever. So we're gonna kick it off with ladies first. Let's go with the Dirty Bird, Lisa.
Hey everybody. Yes, I'm Lisa from the ATL, repping them Dirty Birds all day. Happy to be here. Nice to meet everybody.
Okay. And then we have from the Mile High City, Mile High Missy. What's up, girl?
What's up, everybody? Mile High Missy here, coming to you from Denver, Colorado. Born and raised in Denver. My grandpa's had season tickets since '64. If you are looking for any custom stuff, I do make stuff. So I'm your girl, Mile High Missy.
Wait a minute. You said since '64?
Yeah, my grandpa's had them since '64.
Wow.
That's cool.
So I've been at 3 Super Bowls, 2 Pro Bowls, and a Hall of Fame, and a draft.
Hey, I don't think nobody's gonna top that. But let's go. So the last lady we have from Seattle, I'm guessing she's from the Seattle area, Elise Robinson.
Hello, guys. I'm at training camp, last day of training camp, getting ready for this preseason game. So, hi, guys.
Okay. So now that we have gotten the ladies out of the way, let's introduce the gentlemen. Well, I'm gonna say this because I don't know, but I'm gonna call you gentlemen. So let's introduce the gentlemen. We're gonna start with Sean, Mr. Eagle. What's up, big dog?
What's going on, everybody? How you doing there? I was lucky to be able to make it in here in time. I thought it was going to be late and everything. At the last minute on my way home from work, I got called to do an appearance for a Make-A-Wish child. And so I had to run home real quick, find a phone booth to get geared up, get out, and I made it back in time. So I'm thankful to be here with everybody, and I'm looking forward to meeting everybody and talking about Hall of Fame.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you, Sean. God
Amen.
Jason! What's up, big dog?
What's up? My name's Jason. I'm the vice president of the Tuscarawas County Browns backers from Dover, Ohio. Me and my brother-in-law, Rich, who's also on the show today, run it. We're one of the bigger ones in Ohio. So thanks for having me on, Show Dog.
All right. And we might as well segue to Rich. What's up, Rich?
Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Rich. I'm the president of the Tuscarawas County Browns backers. Just a big shout out to any Browns fans around this area. November 14th at our home bar, Shenanigans Bar and Grill, we have Mr. Eric Metcalf coming down. So come and join us.
Okay. And last, but certainly not least, we have the old man Jay from Cleveland. What's up, Jay?
What's up, bud? How you doing? Glad to be on. Thank you very much for having me. Longtime Browns fan. In fact, a season ticket holder since 1972.
1972. And it looked like them gummies might have kicked in already, Jay, but I ain't judging.
At 73, that's why they call me the old man.
Okay. Hey, let's get it started. The last week was a Hall of Fame week, Wednesday to Sunday, and I was blessed to be there all 5 days. The Hall of Fame asked me to come down and set up. And I will say the best compliment that I got from everybody was, hey man, the Browns really went all out to put on the display, and I had to literally tell people, this isn't the Browns, this is my stuff. But it's good. At least it's good to be recognized in that lane. But having said that, so correct me. I'm gonna turn it over to Jay because Jay seems to know the induction process and what went on last week. So go ahead, Jay. Fill the people in because I'll butcher it. I'll butcher it up if I try to do it.
No, we got there Tuesday. My grandson and I were in charge of logistics, so we set up the tailgate at our hotel, and we started working Tuesday and set up everything so that the teams that were there were represented in our tailgate. And as usual, we did not disappoint. We had a really great time this week. It was good to be with the kids, sign some autographs, shake some hands, be involved in the first play where they hand and pass the ball through Canton, Ohio, right up to the stairs of the Hall of Fame, which kicks off the season. My brother Sean from the Eagles was there, so he knows. And I've been going, I was inducted in 2009 into the PFUFA and have been going to the reunion every year since then. So I really enjoy it. I think the biggest thing that I enjoyed was Saturday afternoon at the J. Babe Stern Community Center, where we set up and we gave out trinkets and gifts and little things, and we gave about 450 book bags full of school supplies for the underprivileged children there in Canton. And I'm just proud to be a Cleveland Brown, proud to represent my team, proud to be an ambassador of Cleveland, because it truly is the best location in the nation.
So real quick, for the people at home, what is the name of the organization?
It's the Professional Football Ultimate Fan Association. The acronym is PFUFA.
Okay, and so basically this is somewhat like a Superfan Hall of Fame, or
Well, yes, it is. You go through a process. The first thing you do is you may get, if you're lucky enough, you get a draft card from a member, and you go through a process where they vet you, and then you are invited to Canton, where you display your good habits and what you do for the community, your charities. And at the end of that, if you're done all the things that you're supposed to do, you march in the parade and you are presented a coin and you become a member of the PFUFA.
got you. So can I assume that everybody? Well, no. You know what? We'll start with you, Sean. Sean, are you a member of the PFUFA?
Yes, sir, I am. I was inducted in 2009 along with Jay. So I was actually very blessed. That was my first visit to Canton, Ohio. I got drafted in 2009, and I was requested to come out there. I went through the whole process, went out there, and I was blessed to be able to be awarded a coin at the end of the weekend. And like I said earlier, I've been going every year since 2009, except for the 2020 year because of COVID. And I can probably speak for everybody when I tell you that the best part of the week is, without question, the J. Babe Rec Center, visiting the kids and the families that are less fortunate, and just seeing each and every face that comes through there. And each kid gets the backpack, like Jay said, with school items. We hand out random raffle tickets to kids, and they get to go into a separate room, and they have a choice of picking out a bike, a scooter, stuffed animals, just all kinds of toys. The room is just loaded with stuff. And each year we have we donate a ton of money. This year if I remember correctly, we were told that we donated about $28,000 plus in cash to the J. Babe Cern Center, which they used to refurbish the floor, brand new gym equipment, new sports equipment, all kinds of stuff to renovate the whole place there for these kids to have somewhere to go to keep them off the streets.
Got you. So this club, I mean the PFUFA. I'm gonna keep saying it wrong, but it sounds like it's very community driven as well too.
1,000%. It really, that's what it's about. We all do our own thing in our own communities, and then as a group, when we get there, Hall of Fame week and stuff, we all do it as together as an NFL group of fans and stuff, and we help the community of Canton while we're there.
Got you. Okay, so let's move over to Lisa, Dirty Bird. Are you part of the this organization as well yet?
No, I'm not. However, I do know someone, a super fan that was recently inducted, Nikki McLaughlin, aka Tally Jack. She was inducted last weekend, and she has informed me of this wonderful organization. So I'm definitely looking forward to learning more about PFUFA. Nikki thinks I should give it a shot, so we'll see if that's in my future forthcoming. But I'm very happy for Nikki. I know this is something that was important to her, and the community service that I am aware of is amazing. So congrats to everybody.
Okay. Missy, I'm just going around. I'm just trying to figure out who's part of it and who's not part of it. That not that it matters. I'm just trying to figure out for myself. So are you part of the PFUFA as well?
I am not part of it, but my uncle Kenny with the Denver Broncos, he's a super fan inducted into it, Bronco Ken. And then my uncle David got inducted last year, I believe. He's the Arizona Cardinal fan. So my two uncles are. Hopefully one day I will be too.
Well, it sounds like you should get a legacy because of the whole family thing. I don't know. I'm just guessing. So what about you then, Miss Robinson? Are you part of it or no?
Yes, I am. As you can see, I got the patch on.
Okay.
And that's an OG Mama Blue for the Seattle Seahawks. So rest in peace. Yeah.
And when did you go in?
I'm the class of 2024.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So I loved it. I've been 2 years as a guest before I got in. I got my draft card in 2023 at a home game by all the Seahawks PFUFA members in Seattle. And it's just been an awesome experience. Once you see the kids' faces when they get their toys, their bikes, just wanting the autographs from each and every single team represented. And you always think that your team is not going to get represented in the when you see the line of kids. Oh my God, it's every year is like 2 or 3 Seahawks.
And we may have lost Elise. Okay, so I guess let's talk about because I can assume. Well, no, Lisa already told me that she wasn't there. Missy, were you at the Hall of Fame during Hall of Fame week? Okay, no problem. I just want to get everybody's. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Elise. You're back. Oh, but she's on mute. So okay. So anyway, so let's talk about everybody's experience that was at the hall, because I know Sean was there. I know Jason was there. Jay was there. Richie was there. I was there. And then, she's coming back. So yeah. So let's start with you, Jay. How was your experience, or what stood out, or what was exciting about this Hall of Fame weekend?
As far as excitement, I think for Sean and I that were there, and we enjoyed the parade. That's fun. You have an opportunity to go into the parade, which is, I believe, the third longest parade in the country, and it's nice to be recognized by the NFL and the Hall of Fame, especially the Hall of Fame, because they're really starting to acknowledge the PFUFA, and we did some things with them at the Hall of
Thank
Fame
you.
this year to help them and it's just an honor to be part of this organization.
Okay. So I'm gonna word it better. What was the highlight of your Hall of Fame week? Let's go. I'm gonna go with you, Jason. What was your highlight?
It was a busy weekend for me and Rich. This was my first time going to the whole weekend events, and I had a lot of memories, a lot of good times me and Rich were able to share together. But the highlight was we were inside the museum, and we were getting ready to watch the walk of the Hall of Famer alumni that came in. There was like 130 alumni came back for the walk, and me and Rich were standing there waiting, and we saw the executives walk by, and then next thing you know, we saw a very nicely dressed man walk past. And me and Rich were like, "Who is that? Who is that?" It was J.W. Johnson, and me and Rich were the only ones with Browns gear on. So he walks by, sees us, he's like, "Go Browns!" He came over, shook our hands, talked to us for a couple minutes. Great guy. It was great talking to him, and just seeing all the Hall of Famers coming by and shaking hands and we were in the right spot in the museum, out of the muggy weather. It was that was my highlight, and going down to the Fan Fest, eating at Joe Thomas's Hall of Fame Farms beef table, the best barbecue beef I've ever had in my life.
Okay. Sean, what was the highlight? What was the highlight of your weekend?
I mean, outside of everything we do for the kids and stuff, which is always going to, eclipse everything else and stuff. Last year, I had the opportunity to be able to walk alongside the car with Eric Allen, who got inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And this year, he was part of the Hall of Famers that were at the first play. And at the end of the walk at the steps of the Hall of Fame, he saw me and acknowledged me and came up and gave me a handshake and a bro hug like that. It's just saying, "Look, it's great to see you. I appreciate everything you do. I love what you do, everything. And I just wanted to thank you for walking alongside my car last year in the hall and everything." So for him to come up and acknowledge me again for being able to walk by his car last year it was pretty cool. That was probably the highlight outside of anything to do with the kids and stuff. That was pretty wild.
Okay. Richie.
Like Jason said, we had a busy weekend, but a couple things that stand out for me the most was just interaction with the other fans from the other cities. Just like a real quick scenario, Jason and I, like I said, we're about 22 miles away from the Hall of Fame. So we got there real early Saturday morning, and we're standing in front of the hall just talking, and this black SUV pulls up and just stops. So me and Jason are just talking. Then we see this couple of Arizona Cardinal fans come up, about three of them. It was a father and their two sons. So all of a sudden, somebody bumps into my shoulder and I say, "Hey, man, I'm sorry." Then it's Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald stops, has these three guys come up, shook their hand, took photos with them, signed their autographs. So Jason and I walk up to him. "You guys like lifetime Cardinals fans?" And the guy said, "Yes, back when they're in St. Louis, everything." So the night before, Stump Mitchell called me and told me, "Hey, the first Cardinal fans you see, give them this helmet and call me." So we presented him the helmet. Stump actually FaceTime with these guys, and it just her expression sold it for me. I mean, that's sometimes Browns fans get a bad rep, everywhere else, but just that one and the second one, and Sean will appreciate this one. I got to meet one of my favorite players of all time and spend some time with him, Harold Carmichael.
Oh.
And because I don't want to take up too much time just to backtrack. I lived in South Jersey for about 13 years, and when the Browns left, the Eagles were my team. I got to go to the vet, got to go the link now. So just meeting Harold Carmichael was the icing on the cake for me.
Okay. So the people. So Missy, have you ever been to Canton at all?
Yeah, I went in, God, what was it? 2007, probably, when John Elway got inducted, or 2004. So it's been years. So I was able to go the first year that the first Denver Bronco got inducted, and I went with my grandpa and my mom and my cousins, and that was amazing to see.
Do you have any highlight memories of that time that you would like to share with us?
God, you want me to think way back when?
Well,
Probably the dinner, because it was more of an intimate, and I don't know how they do it now compared to what it was. I don't even remember where it was, but kind of like an auditorium, and they had the stage, and then everybody went, and all the ones that got inducted got to talk about like their career and just their experience being a football player.
I think that was the gold jacket dinner.
Yeah.
I believe that's what that was. Elise, what's your Hall of Fame highlight memory?
I think is after my other than the kids, of course. I love that. I mean, and then the camaraderie of all the teams and taking shots with each other. That's another thing. I think the best thing was my best memory was when I got my coin. After I got my coin, we got to go to the Civic Center, and they have these speeches with the Hall of Famers coming on stage telling their story, and they have the PFUFA members get to walk across the stage before that starts, and I got to walk across the stage because I just got my coin. So it was just like a sweet ending to getting my coin that year. So yeah.
So let me ask a question. Did they have a Superfan fashion show that year as well?
I don't remember because I was too busy doing my PV, the potential veterans stuff. We don't have time to do anything. So when you get invited as a PV back to the Canton, you don't have time. So the best thing, if you're going to bring a family member or a friend, to see you get your coin, I suggest bring a babysitter to give them time to go do their own thing, because you're going to be too busy doing other things like setting up for the J-Babe, filling up backpacks, doing the float. You're just going to be too busy. That is how you get in, is see how you're willing to work as a team.
Got you. And what about you, Miss Lisa? Have you ever been to Canton, Miss Lisa?
I have not. That's one of my NFL bucket list things. I kind of said the next time a Falcon player gets inducted, then I would go, but I have not been to Canton. I don't think I've been to Ohio at all. So
well, if we wait,
maybe this year, because we play y'all, but we play y'all in December, and I don't know if that's gonna work for me either.
That'll be bad.
So yeah, it still may be a no.
Well, I was gonna say, if you waiting for an Atlanta Falcon to get inducted, you might be waiting a while.
Well, I mean, that's why I haven't been. That's exactly why I haven't been. I mean, why am I going to go see other players go? No, I'm going to wait for a Falcon.
I would suggest going to a Cleveland Browns game or a Cincinnati game and then going to the Canton while you're in that state. Just saying.
Yeah, but we play Cincinnati in Madrid, and I'm going to Madrid, so it's still no for Ohio.
No, but I'm saying, so if you get
I see what you're saying, because I'm there. Yeah. I got you. Yeah. Right. But it's the cold, though. See, I can say we've been a little bit spoiled down here with the climate control conditions in the bins. These outdoor stadiums don't really work. I've been to Lambeau, froze to death. Just thawed out yesterday, so yeah, I don't know. It's
hold on.
Weather and Atlanta AT-aliens doesn't really mix. So
hold on, Miss Lisa, because we getting a dome in 2029.
Y'all are
29. Yeah,
I did not know. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Did I not see? I learned something new today.
I can't take the code either, so
no.
I can't wait for 2029.
Hey, Ray.
I did not know that.
Yes, sir.
You're a little bit wrong. Julio Jones should be like, what, 4 years from the Hall of Fame?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You right.
Julio just said, I'm there. I am there.
I was just giving Miss Lisa a shot. I realized I was giving her a shot because she just right on with she didn't do a comeback. She didn't give me a shot back. But that's okay. That's because it was a little dig. It wasn't a big dig.
Don't forget, Ray. Don't forget, Ray. They have Matt Ryan too. So they'll be
Matty Ice. I forgot about yep. And wait a minute. The running back.
Jamal Anderson. Jamal Anderson.
That's another one. But yeah, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't being serious. I was just trying to.
I know it was a little shot. It's okay. I got it.
It was a little one. So let's go here. What do you think your team, or how do you feel about the progress that you've seen so far of your team. So wait a minute, we're going to start with the ladies. I'm going to start with Mile High, Missy. Tell us about them Broncos. What they looking like?
Okay, so I went to training camp for the first day. We're looking pretty good. Waddle is now with us, so he was looking pretty good on the field. And it's just getting our team to mesh again. And now that we have some good additions, I'm excited to see what our season holds for us. And hopefully we'll be in the Super Bowl because we should have been last year. We should have.
Okay. Miss Lisa, what you thinking about them Dirty Birds?
Well, some people are calling us the Atlanta Browns, which I don't like at all. But
I feel for you.
Yes.
It's too many variables, and I'm sure y'all know about our QB situation down here. So, I mean, honestly, this is really 1 year where I'm just like, I'm always a fan of my team, but in terms of setting expectations, I'm just going to watch and see how things play out. It's just way too many question marks for me right now. I did go to training camp. Penix, Tua, and Strand got reps, but still not enough for me to really. Well, they've already said it's going to be Tua because Penix isn't ready. You know what I mean? He's still recovering. So who knows? All I can do is hope for the best. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's crazy because you got to have the QB1 position in the NFL solidified. In Atlanta, we're still kind of on a QB hamster wheel right now. So
I know you're not complaining to Browns fans about having
y'all got 25,000 quarterbacks. Yeah.
I know you ain't crying about a quarterback to 3-4 Browns fans up in here. I'll take any of the quarterbacks that Atlanta had in the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. But I
don't know. Would you want Desmond Ridder? No. Desmond Ridder should have never been an NFL quarterback. So.
I'll take Billy Joe Tolliver here, man, right now. I mean, come on, man.
Okay. Miss Elise, what them Seahawks looking like?
They're looking good. They're looking still hungry. They act like they haven't won a championship yet. So I feel like we're gonna battle it out with the Rams, and we'll see who's on top.
Okay.
And I love my quarterback, by the way.
Well, I guess you do.
He just won y'all a Super Bowl, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, if you've been watching Hard Knocks, you will see that spin rate. I'm just saying.
I haven't watched Hard Knocks.
So your quarterback is my college team because he's a USC and I'm a USC girl. So go Trojans.
Okay, Sean, what them Eagles looking like? I know. Is Hurt the guy or are we going somewhere else?
No, Hurts is the guy. No question about it. Obviously, we got another offensive coordinator again, and it seems like every single year we got a new one. But from what I'm hearing and everything, what I'm seeing with that, Jalen seems like he's running the offense pretty well. We're trying to get it to where he's going to be running the offense from under center as opposed to the shotgun, which should help our run game, should help the offensive line. The offensive line is coming in healthy, where last year they weren't. That's the one thing one of the downfalls when you win the Super Bowl or at least get to the Super Bowl, your guys lose about a month and a half worth of time to be able to recover from injuries and stuff. So our offensive line went in banged up last year, and they just never recovered. But they're looking good. We got a lot of talent out there. There's no reason why we can't be battling back and get right back to the Super Bowl again. We'll be taking it back from Seattle this year.
Okay. Jason,
I'm looking forward. I've been watching the linemen all preseason, all training camp. I'm loving the way Fano is coming along as a rookie. I love how Jared Verse is pushing him along and showing that he's going to be a team leader, something that we were sort of missing, I believe, in the years past. But my big focus, I don't even want to talk about quarterbacks. I just want to watch that line and make sure we have a strong line. That's the starting point. That's your foundation of a winning season. So I've been watching those guys out.
Okay. Jay?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you win from the inside out and from the defensive line back. I think our defense is loaded. I know we're going to miss Miles, but I think Jared Verse coming in is going to bring in some youth, and I think it's going to be better for the rest of the team. Our offensive line is much, much better. We have a decent running game. I'm just hoping our wide receivers can step up, and as usual, quarterback is a problem. We'll find out. I think the Browns are going to win 8 or 9 games this year. I really do. I think they're going to surprise a lot of teams.
Okay. Richie, what you got for us? Did we lose Richie? I think Richie come in. Blink if you can see us.
He's not showing up.
He's oh, okay. Well, all right. So then, is that him? Okay. Well, we'll move on. So let me ask. Let me pose this question. What is the favorite stadium outside of your home stadium that you have visited? What's the favorite one? We'll start with you, Sean. At least look like I don't know if I'm going to answer this question.
Honestly, Green Bay. I've been to Green Bay 5 times, and I've been to Seattle 5 times as well. Been to Dallas 3, but I'd have to say Green Bay. And I've been there when it's nice weather, when it's reasonably warm, and I've been there when it's 20 below. And 20 below is no bueno in Green Bay. That's a different cold out there. That sucks. That's not good. I'm not a cold weather fan by any means, and it was an abysmal, awful, terrible game that we got smoked in, and the weather made it worse. So, but I'd have to say Green Bay because the city is awesome. The people were great, and it just the history there was pretty wild.
So let me ask you a question. So that cold in Green Bay, because the cold in Cleveland coming off of that lake is something to talk about too.
Oh look, I've been to Cleveland. I've been to Cleveland before too with Jay. I sat with Jay, and it wasn't that cold, but I've sat there too and everything. So believe me, I know that Ohio weather is nasty as well. I get it. Believe me, that Midwest it's a different world out there. But you know that it's just crazy, man. I don't like the cold weather at all. But you know it was what it was, and you know we went there and we had to deal with it, and you know I hope I never have to deal with that again because that was nasty.
Okay. Let's go with TC Brownbacker. Let's go with Rich.
Oh, my phone just died, so I just missed the question, and you have to read.
Oh, the question was what is the favorite stadium that you have visited outside of your home stadium?
Oh, it have to be the Link, without a doubt. Just the tailgating before, and in fact, they played Dallas that night, and I thought the Browns and Steelers fans were ruthless. Eagles fans and Cowboys fans, I mean, that's the next level.
Oh God, that's what I gotta look forward to this year.
Oh,
that's what I'm going.
Like I said, just tailgating at the Link is almost.
Okay, so for us that don't know what the Link is, what is I don't know what the Link. What's the Link?
It's Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, I'm sure I wasn't the only one, but I'll be the dummy. It's okay.
No, it's good.
Lisa, what's your favorite stadium that you have visited?
I visited 13 NFL venues, so I'm gonna kind of split this up. While I didn't like the weather conditions, the Green Bay Packer fans were the best opposing fans I've ever been around. Like, they took care of me. They gave me like extra hand and feet warmers, even though I was prepared, but it was just cold. It was a December game, and yeah. But so I will say, in terms of the friendliness of the fans, Green Bay Packers for me. In terms of the actual stadium and the vibe, I enjoyed Hard Rock, Miami. I mean, first of all, it's Miami. The stadium is really pretty with their blue seats, and I've been there at least 3 times. We've had joint practices with them, and I'll be going back to Miami in a couple of weeks for the final preseason game.
My card.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Missy. And don't say my house state. Don't say my house stadium.
Come on, you knew I was going to say it. That's my favorite one. That's my only one. No, I would definitely have to say Levi Stadium. I went there for Super Bowl 50, and that was just an experience in itself. But the stadium, I really liked the stadium. The fans were nice, obviously, because it was the Super Bowl. But yeah, just the way it's set up and everything.
Okay. Jay.
God, that's a hard question. I've been to Miami, Jacksonville, Tennessee, Green Bay, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Denver, New Orleans, LA. But my favorite place was Kansas City. The fans there were really super nice. And Kansas City was very friendly, very loud stadium. But Cleveland's still home.
Okay.
Hey, Jay, just real quick, did you enjoy the old stadium more than the new stadium?
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not even a question. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, because a lot of these fans don't remember Municipal Stadium.
Right.
But watching a game at Municipal Stadium,
yeah,
is second to none.
Exactly. Jason.
So I've only ever gone to one away stadium. That's Pittsburgh. It's
you remember that day?
Stadium. I remember part of it. Tailgating was great. The Steelers fans treated us great. On my wish list, though, I'd like to go to Chicago before they move to Indiana or Green Bay. I want to get those two out of the way. So, Rich, we got to make some plans.
I know.
Okay. Miss Elise?
So I have 7 stadiums left. It depends. And I also went to international games. So I think best vibe and best tailgating, I think Detroit. Best food wise and location in the stadium itself, I gotta say New Orleans.
Oh, Nolans?
Yeah, they got some good food in that stadium. And you're right there by the I can't think of what it's called where everybody parties at. You're in walking
Bridgewater,
distance.
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street.
Yeah, Bourbon Street. You're right there by Bourbon Street. So like, I mean, you can't beat that. You got like all this food, and then you got I had a great time in New Orleans. And then you always have that little parade down Bourbon Street before you go to your game. It's the best way.
Okay. So this is the question.
And Detroit has a hot tub at their tailgate. So I'm just saying. That's why they win. I was in it.
Okay. So this is the question that's always asked of me, and I always ask it to, especially the people like yourself. When did you? Well, first of all, how did your fanhood start, and then how did it become so extreme? And I'm going to start with the extremist here, Sean Young.
I mean, I've been a fan since I was a little kid, but as far as what you see here, game day get up, I've had season tickets since '93, and I've been going to games since the opener of '95 in full gear. It's changed a little bit over the years, where it's become like complete and total football gear, the pants included and everything. And this was all purely by mistake. I mean, it wasn't even my idea. And I just kind of went to a game like this, with friends of mine, said, to put the pads on and stuff. And I did it, had some fun with it, went back the same week or the next week and stuff. And same thing, taking pictures of people, the media kicking into it stuff. And then it just took off. And now 32 years later, honestly, I'm still doing it just because of the community work and be able to give back and do stuff like that. And people still invite me into their lives in some fashion. I retired it right before the 21 season because I just thought it ran its course, and people pleaded with me to bring it back. And I went to the games in 21, not in gear, just as me. Had no intention of going back in full gear anymore. The Jimmy Kimmel Show contacted me before the home opener of the 22 season to come out of retirement and do a bit with Guillermo outside the stadium for the Jimmy Kimmel Show. I did it, didn't do it the rest of the year. And then I got a text message from Brian Dawkins, December 19th of 22, saying, without knowing why I retired it, I would bring it back for the playoff run. 5 days later on Christmas Eve, the Eagles were in Dallas. Brandon Graham sent me a text message saying, Merry Christmas. I hope you're ready to bring your game gear back. And I'm like, how do I say no to Dawkins and Graham? So I figured, you know what, hell with it. I'm going to bring it back. And I brought it back. And then I had the whole off season to think about what I was going to do. I still had fun with it, and everybody loved it. And the fact that I still get to, give back like I did tonight, doing that Make-A-Wish appearance tonight. That's why I still do what I do. It has nothing to do with the camera. It has nothing to do with anything else. I could care less about any of that stuff. The fact that people invite me into their lives and get involved with doing stuff like that is why I do it, plain and simple.
Good. What about you, Jay?
Oh, well, I remember going to preseason doubleheaders at Old Municipal Stadium when Jim Grainer was doing play-by-play, and they put the speakers on the field. And you'd get there at 6 at night. You didn't get home till 2 in the morning, and you saw 2 games. After the 68 season, I just decided I needed to try and do it. And in 1972, I bought my first season passes at Old Municipal, and I haven't missed many games in the years. I'm proud to be a Browns fan, proud to carry on a rich tradition. And one day soon, Ray, you and I are going to hoist the Lombardi Trophy because it's coming home to Cleveland.
Okay, I like your attitude. The gummies kicked all the way in, but I love it. I'm loving it. Miss Lisa.
So, I mean, I always tell people, because people ask me, why are you just so into the Falcons? Like, how did this become? I asked my brother, I was like, how long have I been watching football? He's like, Lisa, you've been watching football since you were 3. So it was definitely a family thing. Now, I became a season ticket holder. I was in school for my master's back in 2012. And I said, once I finish my master's, I'm going to become a season ticket holder. So I've been a season ticket holder since 2013. I think, when you're at events and, I do a couple of road games each season. You just the Falcon staff just kind of starts to recognize you and know you. Like I said, I go to preseason games, and, I've been on Falcon socials. It's just one of those things. I mean, number one, I love football. It's my favorite sport. So, and I love the Falcons specifically. They're the only NFL team that I've ever repped. And I just think when it's organic and it's in you, you just kind of get opportunities. One of the biggest unexpected opportunities, the Falcons did a celebration of hip hop documentary a couple years ago. So basically, they combined football, the Falcons Saints rivalry, and 50 years of hip hop. They meshed that, and they had a big concert, and all of Atlanta hip hop royalty were at the game, and it was a big deal. But to be a part of a documentary where I was prominently featured talking football, talking Falcons Aints, and then talking Atlanta hip hop, I mean, it was just an opportunity that, number one, it was right up my alley because I can talk football, I can talk Atlanta, and I can talk Atlanta hip hop specifically all day, every day. It's just something that I grew up with, something I know, and I can speak on well. So I've had some really super cool opportunities with the Falcons. I've been in certain, ads for the team. And for me, it's not about that. But I mean, I guess that's their way of thanking me for being a fan, but I'm a fan regardless of the publicity. So, but ultimately, as everybody knows, we haven't won one. And if I, in any way, shape, or form, me being a Falcons fan, cheering on my team can get us to a Super Bowl and win it. We've been to 2 and we lost them both, but get back there and win one, that would be the ultimate prize, literally the ultimate prize, if we were able to hoist a Lombardi one day. And that's what I hope for in my lifetime.
Okay. I already know the answer to this, Miss Mile High, since y'all had season tickets since 1964. But I still need to know, and I know inquiring minds want to know, when did you know that you were a bona fide Bronco fan? Uh-oh.
You're on mute.
She can't hear us.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. So my grandpa, he's the one that's had season tickets since 64. So I've been going since I was little. I've been going since the real Mile High. If you know, you know. I will always call it Mile High. I don't know how many times they changed the stadium. It will always be Mile High to me. So like I said, I went to my first Super Bowl with my grandpa, and God, I was like 16 probably in 1997 against Green Bay Packers. And that was at the old Qualcomm Stadium in San Diego. And Elway did the helicopter move right in our end zone. And ever since then, I was always born a Bronco fan, but since that moment there, it was just electrifying in that stadium at that moment. And even if you weren't there, you probably know where you were at that moment. So it's been amazing.
Okay. Miss Elise, when did you know you became a red tail hawk? When did you become the red tail hawk?
When did I become the red tail hawk? I think it's after my first away game, and that was San Diego at Qualcomm for the Chargers game. I forgot how long ago that was, but I became a Seahawks fan. I was not originally a Seahawks fan all my life, like everybody else. I'm military, and I'm raised in Connecticut. We don't have a football team, so you're either going to be Boston or New York. And I was naturally New York because I hate everything Boston. I hate everything Boston.
Like
but
everything?
Everything. I don't like that state at all. Anyways, so basically my first NFL game, I got this thing with myself that if I go to a live game, I have to pick between one of the two to be a fan of. And it so happened is I got stationed in Washington, and I went to my first one in 2001, and it was either the Seahawks or the Raiders. And me being Puerto Rican, I would naturally go to black and silver. Don't get it twisted. But then I was like, oh, let's go with the underdog. And that's how I became a fan.
So, quick question. What branch of service were you in?
Army.
Okay.
So I became a super fan after that because they were loud, even though they sucked. But they were loud and proud. And that's just how a Puerto Rican is. So, it was natural to me. And basically, like, I joined this club called the Seahawkers Booster Club. It's the official club of the Seattle Seahawks. They're the only ones that have that relationship with the Seahawks. And we do a lot of volunteer stuff. And I just enjoyed giving back to the community, just being like a service member. So that's natural to me. So I was like, it just fit right on in. Like, that's basically how it became a super fan. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Jason?
I've always been a Browns fan. Loved football from middle school on through, college, pro, whatever. But I kept on saying next year's our year, and it just kept on going and going. I'm still waiting, but really, I'm not a super fan at all. But Rich brought me onto the Browns backers about 2 years ago, and we were able to. Within 2 years, we've done a lot of community service in our area with the youth football programs, bringing alumni down a little farther south than they're used to going, and that's the part I love the most. I love the game. I love watching it live, but watching alumni make memories with the younger youth is where it's at. So from there, we just kept it going, and we keep on growing, and it's been great. I've had so many experiences through the club, through our chapter, to experience with Rich, and it's just the highlights. It's everything. So now I have a 14-year-old son, so I'm trying to get him involved with it more too. He's playing football, high school ball, so football is everything. So it made sense to follow the Browns when I was younger.
Got you. Rich?
Well, growing up in Northeast Ohio, you're born into it. And I can remember vividly, it was November 14th, 1976, the first Browns game I ever went to at Old Cleveland Municipal Stadium. Again, it was against the Eagles, in fact. And seeing Brian Sipe, Greg Pruitt, Reggie Rucker. And at that time, I just fell in love with them. And like Jason said, next year's our year. Us 3-4 have survived, Red Right 88, the drive, the fumble. And I still love them. I'm very passionate about my Browns. And like Jason said, moving, 50 years later, been able to be a president of a chapter and, restoring this, a lot of these kids, they like the football, but you give these kids that come down with alumni and it just brightens their day up. Like Jason said, when we did a football camp, we had a football camp for 225 kids. Everything was paid for, their shirts, their meals, had Browns alumni down. And just for me to be able to say, my first game in 76, never thought I'd meet Greg Pruitt. And now actually having a personal relationship with them, like Greg Pruitt, Bernie Kosar, it's overwhelming for me.
Okay. So this we got about 8 minutes left. So I'm gonna try to fit as many questions in as possible. So we're gonna go with Sean first. Give me your team's. What is your prediction for your team this year?
Well, obviously I don't have a crystal ball, but I think that we have enough talent on this team that if we stay healthy, and obviously every team, I don't care how good you are, that you need a little bit of luck. So I don't think there's any reason why we can't be right in the Super Bowl once again. I just think we have that much talent. We have the experience. We have a lot of guys that have been there, and we have a lot of a good mix of young kids and veterans, and all of them have been to the Super Bowl. So there's no reason why we can't be there again. So that's my expectation, is to be right back there in the Super Bowl.
Okay. Jason, what you thinking?
I'd like to see us go win 7 or 8 games, be in the chase for the wild card. There's a lot going on with our quarterback situation, like everybody knows. But I think I would consider that a win for the season.
Okay. Jay?
I'm still going to go by what I said before. I think this team can win 8 to 9 games. If they're in the hunt for the wild card and a little bit of luck, we can go some places. There's a lot of talent on this team.
Exactly.
Okay. Miss Lisa, what them Dirty Birds going to do?
Yeah, I think the NFC South is wide open, to be honest. Anybody can have it. And I'm thinking 9-8 for the Falcons.
9-8? Okay. Okay. Messi, what you thinking?
Well, as long as Bo Nix stays healthy, I'm going to be seeing you later, Sean, in the Super Bowl.
I'll take it.
Okay, Miss Missy. Elise? Are we in that?
I hate to bust your bubble, but we're not done with our revenge tour yet. We're still going to take it in LA because that's part of our division, and we need another Super Bowl so we could make it 3. Anyways, my prediction is 13-4. So I'll see you in LA.
13-4. Okay. Rich, what you thinking?
Well, I'm going to have to agree with Jay. I think, to me, this is one of the most talented Browns teams we've had in the past, probably since Baker years. I'm going to go deep in my heart. I'm going to say this is going to be the Browns' first division title since 1986.
Ooh.
How many wins?
I'm going to say 11.
Woo!
I'm going to say 11. And like I said, we just need mediocre quarterback play. Then with the talent that we have on defense and hopefully the receivers that we have this year, I think we can take the division.
I've been saying the Browns are going to win 12 games. I don't think it's even outside the realm of possibility that the Browns could win 12 games. But then that's my gummies are kicking in too. So
you're really trying to massage those aches and pains. Oh, did I say that out loud? Massage them in Cleveland. Sorry about that.
No.
You know those Seahawks love that number 12, so it's okay. And I love number 11, so I'll give you guys that.
Okay. So, hey, this last question before everybody goes. This last question. Your all-time favorite player on your team. We're going to go with Missy. Who's your all-time Denver Bronco player?
Terrell Davis, but hands down.
Not John Elway?
No, Terrell Davis.
Well, yeah. Well, okay, I see the logic because Elway got y'all to the Super Bowl a bunch of times, but when Terrell got there, y'all won. What
we got pissed. Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. I'll go with that one. Elise, all-time favorite Seahawk.
Bam, Cam Chancellor, number 31. Okay. That noise that he used to make on that field when he was part of the Legion of Boom, and that Vernon Davis hit. Oh God, I just fell in love with him.
That Vernon Davis hit was kind of vicious.
That was beautiful. I was like, that was like the chef's kiss.
Rich.
Mike Pruitt easily. That's probably my favorite Browns player of all time. Easily, Mike Pruitt.
Mike Pruitt. Okay, I'll go with that. Miss Lisa, who you got?
Going number 21, primetime.
No disagreement here. Jay.
I have seen so many players through the decades. I'm not going to say years. It's been decades. But without a doubt, the greatest running back that ever touched a football, Jimmy Brown, number 32.
I have to agree. Jason, who you got?
Joe Thomas. My favorite.
Joe Thomas. Okay. And last but not least, Sean. Well, wait, hold on. I'm psychic. I'm getting a vibe. Sean's gonna say Randall Cunningham.
Incorrect, but I love Randall. You're not wrong. He's a great quarterback. But number 20, Brian Dawkins, 2018 Hall of Famer.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, he was a beast. He was a beast.
Hey, before you guys go to talk about stadiums like that, just give a heads up real quick. Don't believe the national hype about all this crap about going on in Philadelphia and stuff in the fan base and everything. We're rabid, no question about it. But that animalistic stuff, don't buy all the hype and everything you hear on the national media.
I am planning on coming out there this year for the Seahawks game. So hopefully I get to see you.
The tailgating is phenomenal. The fan base is great. Idiots are everywhere.
I get to see you.
We'll see you out here.
Okay. Anybody have any parting words before we switch over to the next crew?
Yeah. If you're ever in Cleveland around Christmas time, come down and party with the Elf Pack. That's where we give the Marines and the Toys for Tots money and toys. And over the years that I've been doing the Toys for Tots, we have given the United States Marine Corps over $100,000 and 70,000 toys.
Okay. Anybody else? Parting words before we
Good luck to everybody. Stay healthy out there. Have a blast and go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Browns.
Good luck to everyone. Hopefully nobody gets no injuries on their team. That's the word.
Yeah.
Stay healthy.
Exactly. Okay.
Hey.
Well, hello there, Miss Casey Glitzen.
Casey in the house.
Did I say that right?
Casey Glitzen. Yeah.
Glitzen. Okay, so where's everybody else at? Because we should be having know what?
They're coming.
Give it a few minutes because we had so many people in here that no one else could join. So I had to get everyone else out so other people can join. So here's one. And if there's anybody that you have their number and can text them and let them know to try again, we were just full.
Hold on. What Earl got on?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
Lance Swan.
I was just wondering why my eyes started tearing up a little bit and they was burning.
We're gonna make everybody cry this year.
Okay.
Their own fans, maybe.
Here comes the Jaguar lady.
What's
but
up?
yeah,
Whoa, we snapping, we clapping already, Tally Jag.
that first hour was crazy. It was fun, but it was definitely crazy. How many? Oh, they still coming. Oh, okay.
Tommy.
What's up, Tommy?
Good morning.
Good morning.
So while people are coming in, Miss KC, do you know the puppet lady?
Yeah, Janelle. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, Janelle Caro. Yep.
Yeah.
She actually was my son's teacher there for a little while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait. Is she still
a teacher? Yeah.
Now, how did because I spent the whole weekend with her because what happened because of COVID, they canceled the Hall of Fame. Right. So in 2021, they had a double Hall of Fame. So her class and our class, we all went in together, kind of thing.
Right. Yep.
Okay. Oh, Miss Janelle's a teacher. What do you remember? What grade she taught? Or what course?
She's high school. Well, I don't know originally. When she was my son's teacher at the time, she was a substitute teacher. I mean, she taught before. So I don't know what she did permanently before that, if she was a grade, but this was for high school. So
Okay. So I want to do a head count. How many people were in Canton last weekend? Everybody here? Everybody but Earl.
Yep.
Okay.
Now Justin's supposed to be on, but I don't know where he is.
Who's that?
Justin.
Well,
Justin.
The problem was he could have been here, but we had so many people on that first one that they couldn't.
No, he's supposed to come on the second one.
I'll message him, Nikki, because they couldn't add him, and so he couldn't get even on backstage. I'm messaging him now.
Right. Yeah, because we've never had that before. We had so many people that they couldn't even get backstage.
Well, then don't ask me ever to help you because I will bring them on.
I say, no, we're gonna work it out.
All right, I'll do it for you, Nikki.
Yes. Okay. So while we're waiting for other individuals, basically, we're going to talk about everybody's weekend experience, even if you weren't there. So I think Earl is the only one that wasn't here this past weekend. But Earl, I'm sure you've been to the Hall of Fame before as well.
I have, yes.
Okay, cool. So because basically, all I want to do is talk about everybody's individual experience when they went down to Hall, especially if you went during Hall of Fame week, because that's something different. And it's a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm spoiled because I'm only 45 miles away from Canton. So, and the first time I ever went was 1968. Wow. And it was like a house almost. Matter of fact, that little steeple, the main thing that you always see when they show the Hall of Fame, it was just that building. That's all it was.
Yeah.
And you could literally walk through in 15, 20 minutes if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was my memory. That was my memory of the Hall of Fame back in the day. In 68, I would have been 13. Is that right? Yeah, 13. Yeah, I would have been 13 in 1968. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I try to go. Well, for a while, if you being that I'm so close, if you go every year, after a while, you're like, okay, let me back off a little bit. But now it's kind of a different thing because it's more of a give back thing, kind of thing going on, and that always makes it worthwhile. So let's start it. Let's start everything with the FUFA and the newly inducted members. Let's talk about them. So, Callie, I'm gonna let you take the stage because you basically orchestrated all of this. So tell us what it was like for you.
Well, actually, I was supposed to be, well, I was drafted last year to
Okay.
be inducted, and I went, had a very, very good time, but I had some issues with that, so I did not get inducted last year, but I did get inducted this year. So I persevered. I went back and I got it done. Dome and I were our I won't, well, we were class leaders. That was our title, but everybody did their job and everybody was a leader. I don't like to say that because we all did what we were supposed to do and we got it done.
Okay.
So it was a grand experience in and of itself. So I had been twice, 2 times in a row, but prior to that, I had gone to Hall of Fame when Tony Baselli was inducted, and it was a grand time. I took a bus load of Jacksonville Jaguars fans over there for that induction, and it was surreal because it was our very first one ever. And so we had a grand time in what was that, 22, I think? Yeah, so.
Okay. So Dom, tell us now, did Dom also get inducted with you as well?
Yes, class of 2026, Ocho Locos.
Okay, Dom, listen, tell us about it.
Well, it was an amazing weekend to get to see all those activities around the Hall of Fame, around the football, of course. Incredible. But the most fulfilling
I
part
can't
of the
hear him.
entire weekend were the kids.
Wait, what happened?
I said, for me, everything around Hall of Fame was amazing. But
Okay.
seeing the kids during the charity event, that was for me the highlight.
I can't hear him.
Who can't hear?
I can't hear him. I hear everybody but him.
Oh, that's
Oh,
weird.
I can hear him.
I can hear him.
Me too.
Mhm.
I hear all you three, but I don't hear him.
That's
I
weird.
had that at the beginning. I just reconnected.
Okay.
Earl, try to go out and come back in if you can.
I don't know how to do that. I'll just read his lips.
That'll work. That'll work too. So Miss KC, were you in Canton this weekend?
Yeah.
And were you inducted this weekend as well?
No, actually, it was my first time there. During not my first time to Canton, but my first time during Hall of Fame.
We got a rookie. We got a Hall of Fame rookie.
I am. I'm not. I mean, I've been to Canton, been to the Hall of Fame, did all that, but I've never been there during Hall of Fame week. So I was asked to go. They wanted me to see if it's something I'd be interested in, and absolutely, I was blown away. When we're involved in so much, I think to the point now, I'm honestly, I don't want to say picky, but I don't want to stretch myself so thin that I'm not giving in the way that organizations may need me. So I was hesitant. I was nervous that this would demand a lot of my time and this and that, and maybe it just wasn't for me. Maybe I wasn't for it. I knew a lot about the organization. I know a lot of the people that are members of it. In fact, the originating person is a Chiefs fan, Monty, who started the whole thing. So mad respect for Monty. Loved him over the years in the first place. I got there. I was blown away. I say, anytime you go somewhere and you leave with tears of gratitude, literal tears, you know you're in the right spot and you're with the right people and you're doing the right thing. So it's amazing. Truly is amazing.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Earl?
I've been to the Hall of Fame one time because we went to a family reunion in Youngstown, and we were that close. We weren't going to leave without going.
Time out. I got to stop you. Are you from Pittsburgh?
I am not. I'm from New Jersey.
So I'm in Youngstown. I'm from Youngstown, originally from Youngstown. So next time you come to Youngstown, all I'm saying is you got to come visit. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, definitely.
You can continue.
So the main thing I was looking for when I was there was Pittsburgh Steelers players and some of the players that I like on other teams, but I was mainly there looking for Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Especially when it's where the busts are, we have the most. You know, where
Got
all the busts are. I was taking pictures, videos of all those guys. I was like a kid in a candy store.
I know the feeling, because when you see all the guys that you grew up watching, and or even as an adult watching, it's definitely a fun time.
I got to the point, people that I knew that had teams there, I was taking pictures for them to send to them. That's how excited I was to be there.
Okay, so Earl, are you part of the PFUFA?
I am not. I'm working on that.
Okay, that's cool.
Nikki's helping me out to do things that,
That's not how it works, Earl.
I'm learning.
Earl is my cousin.
Oh, okay. That's that, because I'm like, okay, what's the inside joke? Because y'all laughing.
Yeah.
Let us in on it.
Earl and I have been doing an annual cousins trip since 2019 to the draft. And it started out just annual cousins, and now it has turned into annual cousins and friends.
Yep.
And we go every year, and it gets bigger and bigger, and we have the time of our lives, honestly.
Yep.
So Tally, did you go to the draft in Pittsburgh this year?
I did.
And
it was awesome. Had the time of our life. It was 12 of us, and that went together. We had a cabin that was about an hour outside of Pittsburgh. We actually went to the flight site the flight that went down at the Pentagon,
93.
Flight 93. We actually went and toured that grounds, and it was the most humbling experience of my life, I believe. I mean, it was a van of 12 of us, and we were speechless. I mean, blown away, just numb when we left that place.
And
literally.
And not to mention, not to cut in, we actually saw the pilot's sister, right?
Yeah.
While we were there.
Mm-hmm.
So that made it even more special because we seen the pilot's sister there.
Yeah.
Talked to her and hugged her, took pictures.
So wait, what was she just happened to be there when y'all got there, or she's part of the
No, she was.
She goes there yearly, and I think it was like a part of like her yearly anniversary thing that she goes, and it was actually his sister and cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And they just happened to be there, and we were dressed, of course, because we were we all had on our different fan gear, from each team. And she just talked to us and everything, and she said to us, she was like, "Oh my God, my brother! I know he's smiling down." It was surreal.
Mm-hmm.
It was just surreal. That moment was, I can't even put it into words.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about everybody's. So the people that were in camp. We're gonna start with you first. Let's tell us about your favorite experience or your favorite moment during Hall of Fame week. We'll go with Dom. We'll go with you, Dom. We'll go with you first.
He has his mic. There you go.
Yeah. For me, Canton is an experience. I got to experience it now for the second time, and I loved every second about it. I'm having a hard time picking a favorite, to be quite honest with you. Like the first play, seeing the kids' eyes, like being with all the PFUFA members and becoming a member. For me, the entire weekend was incredible. I still am not done with processing at all. I don't know how about you, Nikki.
Oh, I'm still processing it. Okay. I'm still processing it.
So what was did you have a favorite moment, Nikki?
I have a few favorite moments. Walking first play is like, when they take the ball and they pass it from downtown and it goes through, I don't know how many kids' hands all the way up to the Hall of Fame. And we're walking as super fans and we're meeting kids and we're giving them our fan cards and taking pictures with them just to see the kids' faces light up. Um, when we go back and we give back at the J Babe Center, servicing at least 250 kids, and they're all getting backpacks for school, and they're also getting different type of gifts. As they get a special wristband, bicycles, razor scooters, and just so many other things. It was really overwhelming. The entire weekend, like Don said, overwhelming to see the PFUFA members who got awards. My class, just being together, and just the humbleness and the thankfulness and the just becoming a member. You just can't put into words. It's humbling.
Okay. Okay. What about you? What about you, Miss Glitson?
I mean, like everybody's saying, it's hard to pick just one. If I have to pick just one, I'm going to go J Babe, hands down. J Babe Boys and Girls Club there in Canton. I'll probably tear up saying some of this, but you have these kids coming through. I know we get the title super fan. I'm honestly not a fan of super fan. I think everybody is a super fan in their own right. They do it the way they want to do it. But with that said, you see these kids. I happen to be at the door welcoming them. I'm giving them beads. I mean, something it's some beads. They were so appreciative of such a simplistic gesture. They're looking at us as just celebrities in their eyes, asking for pictures and autographs and this. And it just resonated with me of, see, I'm getting choked up, of how blessed we all are to be able to go to places like this. It humbled me, as Nikki said, and I realize these kids, there's probably very few of them that will ever have the opportunities that we have, and it makes me realize how much more I need to give back, and kind of helping that next generation be able to do what we do, and if they can't do what we do, at least be able to give them a tie into it some way, somehow. And if that's J Babe every year, then it's J Babe every year for me here on out.
Okay, so I'm gonna raise my hand because can somebody explain or give me more of what J Babe is?
So it's a boys and girls club there in Canton. The whole thing about it is giving back to the community, to the kids of Canton.
Okay. Yeah.
Canton itself is not the most richest area there, so there's a lot of lower income, so it's providing them with backpacks. They go through the line within those backpacks. Every team has trinkets out on their tables to give whatever it is they're giving the kids. Most of that stuff is more lighthearted, fun, team specific type stuff, but at the end of that, these kiddos get full-on supplies for school for the year. So it is a way of supplying these kids and the parents the means to get through that school year. And then some of the kids are chosen by members of PFUFA. They get wristbands and they get to go back to what was known as the special room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which I don't know about everybody else here. When I entered that room, again, tears, because you see these things, as Nikki mentioned, bicycles, scooters, all this stuff. And I'm thinking my own kids, this is what our garage looks like with everything I saw in there. To these kids, it's unbelievable that they get
Christmas in August.
Yeah. So it's all about giving back from the teams. It's well put together because it represents all teams. So again, I'm a stickler for anything where we aren't competing against each other in any form, fashion, but we're all coming together for a common cause. So J Babe nails it. Absolutely.
And if I may add to that, it is, of course, the event of the year when the Hall of Fame weekend is in town. But as PFUFA member, I can tell you the arrangement, the engagement for the J-Babe does not stop there. It's an all year ongoing effort. And just for the event of this Hall of Fame weekend, I know that the membership collected slightly over $10,000 to use for the J-Babe during the season.
Yeah.
So it is really a project for the heart for PFUFA. And as it was mentioned several times, I do believe there's nothing better than giving back to the community.
Right.
But for me, it's, let me say this the right way. It's almost like an addiction when you see them kids and they just light up, and it's like, okay, I need more of that. I need more of that. And so I completely get it.
And it's an addiction. I'll admit to. I'll go to AA for. I don't care, because I'm still going to be doing it. So
exactly.
So are we founding Fans Anonymous?
I like that. Hey, we need to put that on a T-shirt.
Superfans Anonymous.
That's definitely a T-shirt. Okay, so I asked the former guest host this question, so I'm definitely going to ask you for. When did you know that you became a fan? I mean, because a lot of people, you're born into it, or you marry into it, or something. So I always like to hear those stories. So we'll start with you, Earl. When did you know that you became, and especially you're not from Pittsburgh, so I definitely want to hear your story. When did you know, or when did you become a bona fide Steeler fan?
When I moved up to New Jersey, I was in Florida living and was contemplating what teams I wanted. And Pittsburgh was one of the teams I didn't want because I was young. And the name Steelers, I'm thinking back then they were stealing things from people, so I didn't like them. You know. And then once I got into New Jersey, I'm more around people that were watching football. I realized it was the name of the team. You know, and then I've just been with them ever since maybe ninth grade. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my how I learned. Like
that's your story, and you stick it to it.
I'm sticking to it.
Miss Tally, Earl's cousin. When did you know? When did you become this Jaguar?
Okay, so we'll go back. So my story is a little different because I was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And because I grew up with 3 boys, 3 cousins. We grew up like brothers and sister. But on Christmas, all of us got the same thing. So this particular Christmas, I was 6 years old, and all 4 of us got the helmet, shoulder pads, the pants, the shirt. You know those packs when they used to come in, the uniforms came in the one pack. Everything came in.
Yeah.
So my Christmas present was Steelers, and then I think one of them had Dallas, one had Green Bay, and I think it was maybe Washington Reds. No. What was Tony? Yeah, I think it was. So anyway, mine was Steelers. So I was a Steelers fan, and it wasn't until my girlfriend was working over in Jacksonville, and I was doing charter bus trips to different college games and a few NFL games. And I started doing buses over to Jacksonville. And she was like, you might as well come and work with us at Champions Club. You basically do what we're doing. And since 2014, I've been a diehard Jacksonville Jaguar fan. I still love the Steelers too, though. So I call myself a heart divided when we play.
Yep.
And for the people that don't know, D. West is the mother of our producer Cody.
Yeah.
I thought I'd put you on the spot there, Cody. So okay, so Miss KC Glitson.
Yeah.
When did you know? When did you know? Did you marry into it?
Lord, no.
We want all the details.
Don't you put me on. Look, don't be trying to make me a Swiftie or something like I'm marrying into it. No, son. You got the wrong person for that. So what happened was I was an egg in my mom's ovary, and no, I'm just kidding. In around 1982, I think it was. I was originally born in northern Idaho, so honestly, Seahawks are my second team. It has to be. My whole family's Seahawks fans. But we moved to Kansas when I was 9 years old. Back in like 82. I aged myself, and everybody around me are Chiefs fans. I'm sorry, folks, but when you come to Kansas, I was Central Kansas, so it was either Broncos or Chiefs, but there is passion here. You can't go two steps. You wear, you bleed, you speak, you everything, your sports teams around here. So it's kind of hard not to be a Chiefs fan. And I think even those who are around me, I'll eventually rub off on you, and you're gonna have to love the Chiefs. Since I was 9 years old, I've been a Chiefs fan. I am hardcore Chiefs. I actually moved away when I was 18, so lived over in the Carolinas. At the time, there was no sports team. There was no NFL team. So I was there during the expansion phase where Jaguars came on and then the Carolina Panthers. So for a little bit there, I actually gravitated towards the Panthers just so I had some team to root for, but always stayed kind of Chiefs there. Moved back to Kansas and landed in Kansas City and have pretty much been a hardcore fan since then, which was 2006.
Okay.
So that's when I started hitting all the games and being me. KC Glitson kind of just came with it. It's who I always am. I think people often think I'm from New Jersey because of it, but yeah, so hardcore fan. Okay. Not even really a Swiftie follower. So again, don't put me in that category at all.
Okay. What about you? What about you, Dom?
Well, for me, it was twice as difficult because football is not really a main sport over here. Mm-hmm. So I discovered it with the NFL Europe in the late 90s. And it wasn't until 2012 when German TV started to televise the NFL. So 2012, back in the days, it was Legion of Boom, Beast Mode. So playing myself since a decade without being following team and seeing like a Richard Sherman playing the position that I play, I was like, yeah, that's my team. And I've been sticking with them since ever. Here in Europe, coming back to KC is very popular, for example, the Chiefs, because the new generation, they just know Mahomes from the TV. Like my generation, we had the Seahawks, but we also had Brady. So there's a tons of Patriots fans, Buccaneers fans. But I said, no, I'm not a bandwagon jumper. I stick with the Seahawks.
But the Chiefs are your second team, right, Dom?
Dom said,
I'm not going there.
I ain't no bandwagon fan. I know that's right. So, all right. So check this out. Training camp is winding down. We're getting into the first preseason game. I want to know what y'all thinking about. We're gonna start with you, Earl. What you thinking about your Steelers?
And they on now, right?
Right now I'm watching them. They just scored a touchdown, so that shows you where I am. Football season.
Wait, the Steelers are on now?
Steelers on NFL channel right now.
Okay.
It's three games tonight.
Okay. So you liked all the offseason moves and everything that went on with them?
I do. I'm comfortable with Tomlin leaving because you got another coach that's just as good as he is, a Super Bowl coach. And I'm going to give him a chance, just like I gave Aaron Rodgers a chance. I didn't care for Aaron Rodgers to come, but, hey, they putting players with him to make at least win playoff game.
Right. Okay. What about you, Miss Tally? You liking what your Jags is doing?
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna be like the Cowboys. It's our year.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they have all the pieces that they need to make a run. I think
You
so.
I love preseason optimism because everybody's undefeated at this point, and everybody's
Yeah.
and wait a minute,
I've been at training camp and I see improvement all around.
right? Okay. What about you, Miss Casey? You like all the offseason moves? You like what your team is doing? Is Mahomes going to be 100% this year?
My honest opinion, and everybody that knows me, I give my honest, raw opinion. No, I didn't like all of our moves. I liked our coaching moves. Definitely. I was going crazy having Nagy there. I'm glad to have EB back. We brought my brother Snead back. I wanted that to happen. That happened. I'm not a fan of Kelsey still being around. I've seen him in training camp. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that he still has the aerobatics within him, but I just hope he proves me wrong. And I'm okay being wrong on that. I honestly wasn't happy that he stayed last year. I think it was a fairly selfish move that we're supporting. Pardon?
You think he should retire?
I thought last year he should have retired. I think last year he did okay. His stats were great. They're continuous stats. Yes, he was making records. Those records have been ongoing since the beginning of time. He was a decoy last year. He didn't really make a whole lot of receiving type moves. He was a decoy, and that's where he got a lot of these stats. So that's my opinion. Again, unpopular opinion because everybody wants to be Kelsey, and I love the man. He's a fantastic player. Love it. I just don't want us to have last year's season again. That was horrifying to watch. Awful. Now we've got an injured QB coming back on. Mahomes is looking good. I will say that, but he needs to stop throwing the ball at our center. That would be helpful, maybe going into this. I think we're going to be good overall. Don't get me wrong. I just hope we aren't relying on old plays, old moves, old strategy. We people know us now. We got way too much tape on us. We gotta do something new. I'm really hoping we actually sign Hill. I think that may happen.
So you do understand, Miss Glitson, that sports has entered into the entertainment realm. Yeah. As long as Kelsey's wife shows up at the games,
I know exactly why. I get it.
So okay, so as long as you get it and understand, then see that
I don't have to like it. No, understand it doesn't mean I have to like it.
No, I'm just trying to help with your frustration. That's all. That's all.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to come across pessimistic and frustrated. I'm a realist when it comes to heart. Again, I think we're going to do fantastic. Your question was, did I like the off-season moves? My answer is not particularly. Not all of them.
That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it.
You ain't changing this mind.
Right. Well, Dom, we already kind of know where you're going with this, but go ahead. I'm gonna give you the floor anyway.
Well, no. See, that's exactly the difference between Seahawks and other champions, because I don't know anything. I haven't been near training camp due to my location, but what I hear from Seattle, everybody's healthy. We couldn't keep our championship together. I mean, KC, you got our MVP, Super Bowl MVP. So, but in general, he was replaced with Jadarian Price, our first-round pick. I'm absolutely happy, and I'm, as usual, and as we all should be, very positive for this season. So I honestly am absolutely neutral about our off-season moves, but I'm very positive in general.
Well, yeah, coming off the Super Bowl, it'll kind of make you a little positive like that. But hey, Kansas City is coming. LA is coming. It's definitely gonna be. Okay. The Steelers might be coming as long as they ain't stealing nothing.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, it's gonna. Man, I can't wait for the season. And like this for a Browns fan, this is probably the most optimistic time of the year for us because, well, I mean, our record speaks for itself. But all jokes aside, I am very optimistic this year because for once, I think we might have the quarterback situation figured out, and that's been our problem since '99, since the team came back. So hopefully, if they could figure that out, because I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping that the Steelers went with Rudolph. I was hoping that the Steelers went with Mason Rudolph, but.
Well, he's tonight the second string.
Yeah.
Is he doing pretty good?
He was 8 for 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 8 for 8. And now Howard.
This year feels like, for the first time in a very long time, I don't feel or see like a weakest link yet, a weakest team yet. I feel like all teams fundamentally this year are strong in their own right. I personally think this is going to be a fabulous year of football. Like there is no team that's going to shine right off. I really think it's going to be a solid year. Yeah. It's going to be some good
look
football,
at it.
in my
There are
opinion.
divisions with 3 coaches for 4 teams. That's going to be a crazy year.
Crazy year.
Though. Yeah.
So my next question, and some of you may have never been to, but what is your favorite stadium that you have visited? So in other words, you can't say your stadium. What's your favorite stadium that you visited in the NFL? And we're gonna go with you, Miss Tally, first.
Ooh. So guess what? I have one stadium to go, Baltimore Ravens.
So wait. You've been to all the stadiums?
Every last one. I have Baltimore Ravens, and I'm going Thursday night football in November.
Okay, so then all the stadiums you've been to, what was your favorite? Cleveland.
No. No, I froze to death in a snow globe in Cleveland. Not when they played the Pittsburgh Steelers a couple of years ago. So that was definitely not. That stadium was too cold. And the time before I went, it wasn't snowing, and I was the coldest I had ever been before that snow. So no, definitely not. As far as like noise, and I've been a couple times, I probably would say Kansas City. I've been to the draft there too. We toured that stadium. Frank was with me. But I think that Kansas City has been the my most favorite. I first went to Kansas City as I worked for part-time for the Jaguars, so that was our trip that the Champions Club gave us, and we actually got a chance to go on the field, and the noise level was just out of this world. Fans were very nice, so I think Kansas for me has been the best stadium experience, I should say. For more reasons than one. It has nothing to do with Casey Glenn.
I know, but I still love you for it.
All right, Earl. What's been your favorite stadium, Earl? Cleveland.
Anyway, it was Dallas at first because I liked the way Dallas was, and then once I went to the Raiders Stadium, I like that one the best so far. I haven't gone to a game. We just went tour the place, and it's one of the nicest ones I've been to so far.
The Raiders? You talk about the one in Vegas?
Yeah, the one in Vegas.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
I agree. That's a nice stadium. State of the art.
Yeah.
It looked like something. It looked like Darth Vader's home or something.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, man. It looks very intimidating.
It is.
And our cousin played for the Raiders, so that was special for us too.
Oh, really? What cousin?
Chester McLaughlin.
He plays for Kansas City too.
I remember Chester.
And the Broncos, yeah.
And the Broncos.
And
the Jets.
I remember.
The Jets, yep.
Okay, Miss Casey, what's your favorite stadium?
I'm going to preface this by saying, I think to have
Jaguars,
stadium, it's all about the ambience and the people around you. So this is a very hard question for me. So I will say Arrowhead West. It's our stadium. I mean, we won a Super Bowl there, had the home locker room. That is Arrowhead West. So Allegiant is the technical name of that one. I do that is a beautiful stadium. So I do like that from that stance, just a really beautiful stadium. Jacksonville has my heart. Probably I mean, every time I've been there, I'm in the pool. It's insane. We have the best time when we're in Jacksonville. Nikki knows we take over. When I travel and I bring groups and we go places, I'm packing. There's probably around 1,000 of us within. So again, I think it's just all who's with you on some of these, but I'll go Arrowhead West.
Who's hosting you?
How about what?
And who's hosting you? And
I know. No, I will say Jags take care of me. Although the Dolphins, Nick, they are rolling the red carpet for me as well. So that's going to be fun. I've got some stadiums to go, I think, before I say, all right, I've been to all of them like Nikki, and I still have some. I do want to say, to add in an international stadium, I went to the Germany game with Dolphins and Chiefs. Fabulous. Amazing. That was an amazing stadium. It's so bizarre how much smaller the European stadiums are to ours. But from how they did it for football, for American football, it was fun. Not much tailgating. For a Chiefs fan, that's kind of where we go. We kind of start looking at things on our tailgates. How were the tailgates at these stadiums? So
right. Okay, Dom. Cleveland.
Well, I haven't been to Cleveland. Actually, I'm the opposite to Nikki. When we talk away stadium, she's missing one. I'm only having one. Because for me, every game is an away game because it involves at least 16 hours of travel, even if it's to Seattle. As KC said, away games in Europe, yes, I had 3 stadiums in Germany for international games that I saw. I have tickets for the Paris game, for the Munich game later this year. In the US, I've been to, what is it called, FedEx Field for the back in the days Washington football team. I'm pretty sure that can't be my favorite away stadium. Yes, it's very excited. And to go back to your tailgating on international level, we don't have it.
Because, I know. We got to
because we are not the home team. But this is something I'm looking into. Even the Seahawks are not involved. I know good people in both fan bases with the Lions, with the Patriots. So let's see if we can get something done for this year.
You will, Dom. You will. You'll get it done.
And Dom, even here in the United States, not every team has the tailgate. Kansas City is extremely unique in those regards because of our layout, the amount of parking we have available. It is just extremely unique. That's one thing I'll say. When I go to these away games. Nikki knows. I plan this. I plan tailgates, but we literally will buy out cash lots to have the tailgates. So no cars are allowed. That becomes our tailgate. So look for something like that, Dom. Like if you've got parking lots that you can rent out, do it. Have everybody chip in to help pay for that. That's what I do when I travel, because not all these teams have the ability to tailgate, particularly when they're downtown. It's almost non-existent.
Or under construction.
Right.
Okay. So we're gonna start with Cousin Earl on this question. Cousin Earl, what is your favorite memory as a Steeler fan?
Lynn Swan catching the ball as he's going down over the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, not against Cliff Lewis.
Yeah.
Oh my, yeah. Hey, as a Brown fan, I have to. That was and you know what? I'm gonna say this. Lynn Swan did not get in the Hall of Fame on his regular season stats.
Right.
Lynn Swan showed up in those Super Bowls
Yep.
and he showed out.
He did.
Because I look at a lot of receiver stats there's a lot of receivers that blow him away in stat wise.
Right.
None of them showed up like Lynn Swan showed up in on the big stage.
Yep.
And a lot of fans don't think that he belongs in the Hall of Fame. Even as much as I don't like the Steelers, he definitely earned all his gold jacket. Because
and my second player is Hines Ward, and they're doing the same thing to him. As good as player he was, they're not putting him in the Hall of Fame.
Well, I think Hines will eventually get there. I mean, it's just, you just have so many. I mean, come on, Fitzgerald just went in, so yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a pecking order. But I think because he was another one. Wasn't afraid to go across the middle.
Nope.
And would lay you out if
somebody
he wasn't.
Yep.
Yep. Tally, what's your favorite? What's your favorite Jaguar memory?
It has to be the playoff comeback against the Chargers a couple years ago. That playoff game, they thought they had beat us. We were losing like 20-something to 3-0? And we came back and won it. Yeah, by 3. That has to be that game was a game.
Now, was that a regular season game or was that a playoff game?
It was a playoff.
Oh, okay.
First round. First round.
Okay. I'm trying to remember that.
The Chargers?
No,
and
I'm trying to remember that particular game.
Well, it was
like
at Jacksonville. And yeah, we were getting tore down. I mean, it looked like we was interception after interception after interception. It was like 20-something to 0. And we ended up coming back and winning. Like, I forget the score, but it was 3 points, like maybe 27-24 or something. I don't know.
Okay. Don, what's your favorite? I think I might know this too. What's your favorite Seahawks? And you can't say last year's Super Bowl. What's your favorite? Seahawks?
No, actually, no. For me, it is something special. Even though I am, according to my knowledge, the first German ticket season holder, it's not that easy to go to every game. But in person was last year the opening kickoff return touchdown from Rashid Shaheed. Because this was where I had my own mini version of the Beastquake, which is my on TV most ever favorite moment of the Seahawks.
Okay. What about you, Miss KC?
Is there any other than the 13 seconds? If somebody doesn't say the 13-second game, they ain't a Chiefs fan. 13-second game against the Bills, absolutely hands doin. I don't think anything would ever top that, unless it ends up being a 12-second.
Wait a minute, you talk about the all-time collapse. I mean, Buffalo just.
Buffalo thought they had it. I cried. I was bawling. I was all the emotions. We were done, and then we weren't. we weren't again. And oh my God, we just needed to score, and we did it. Tied the game up, came back and beat them. Yeah, 13-second game. Nothing like it. Or where I froze every last bit of myself off during the Miami playoff game, the 30 below game. That was pretty memorable, but for not the same reasons.
Okay. And for the next question, we're gonna stay right with you, Miss KC. Who's your all-time? Wait a minute, did I ask this question? All-time favorite player? Okay. I asked it to the last group. So, Miss KC, all-time favorite Kansas City player.
Okay, first of all, I get asked this a lot, and it's the same three. I have three because I have my hall pass player. He's just too cute. Has always been a huge crush on this man. He knows me. We let our spouses be them, but we're true love. Tony Gonzalez, my man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My little tone. And then my next one, Derek Thomas. God bless him. He was amazing. Rest in peace. Always DT58. I'm best friends with his son. He just amazing. So much legacy with him. And then I just would be amiss if I didn't say my brother Sneed. The Sneeds are like family to me. We're family to them. Legarius, as we call him, JJ. He's just an amazing soul, amazing player. So he's got all my support. Will always have my support, even had it when he went to the Titans. But Sneed for Sneed.
Okay.
No, Taylor Swift is not my favorite player. Chris Brown over there in chat. He said player with an ER, not playa with an A.
What about you, Earl? Who's your favorite Steeler?
Man, hold on, I got a brain freeze.
Mean Joe Green.
No, they all three are wide receivers. Lynn Swan, Hines Ward, and Slash. He was a receiver, quarterback, running back. Slash.
Yeah. Stewart.
Yeah, Cordell Stewart.
Well, wait a minute. Not John. What's the other Hall of Fame wide receiver?
Oh, I know you're talking about
John
Starworth. I like him too, but I like Juju Smith though. I mean, not Juju Smith.
Antonio Brown.
No, Slash.
Yeah. Cordell Stewart.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Miss Tally?
Fred Taylor, Jimmy Smith.
No, definitely no argument there. What's your favorite Seahawk? Who's your favorite Seahawk?
Well, it's a hard one. It's a really hard question, but I would have to go with Richard Sherman.
Okay, Legion of Doom.
Legion of Boom, and that's exactly like the old school. And again, this guy and Beast Mode, they made me become Seahawks fan. I do have the disadvantage to be so far away that I have, if I want to look our Hall of Famers like Walter Jones, like when I'm wearing Steve Largent, I have to YouTube them. So seeing that is amazing, but of course it's those players to see live, and I got to go with Beast Mode and Richard Sherman on those.
Okay.
Hey, Dom, a fun fact, just so you know, as I mentioned, Seahawks are my second team. I have to, or I'd be banned from the family. Google if you don't know who this is. Hopefully everybody else will. This ages me once again. I had the hugest crush on the Boz. Do you guys remember the Boz with the Seahawks? When his hair was all colored.
Brian Bosworth.
Brian Bosworth.
Yeah, even I know.
Yes. Ooh, love
him. Is he the one that what's his name ran over?
Yes.
Yeah.
He got ran over.
The
Right. And that's pretty much ended his career.
Yeah,
pretty much.
He went to movies.
and commercials.
Right. He did. Okay, so hey, we winding down. So team predictions. What y'all thinking y'all team gonna do this year? We're gonna go with you first, Dom. What's the Seahawks gonna do this year?
Well, I'm very optimistic. I got us at 14-3.
Woo! Well, hey, I mean, coming off of a Super Bowl, okay.
I wasn't nearly as optimistic last year, and there's nothing to do with the Super Bowl. It's about seeing the mentality that Coach Mike McDonald's brought into this building.
Okay.
That is what it, for me, it's all about. And as a former player myself, having a coach like that is always what gives you the extra motivation to go even harder.
Got you. Okay. Earl, what them Steelers gonna do this year?
I'm looking at them to at least make the playoffs. You know, I think we have a better team this year than we had the last few years. We got a lot of veterans came to the team just to work out with Aaron Rodgers to help him win the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna say we're gonna win 12, and then we're gonna go to Super Bowl.
12 wins. Okay. Miss Tally, what them Jags gonna do?
I give us at least 11 to 12 wins, and we will be 1-0 after week 1. Show dog.
Hey, don't start. There won't be none.
Yeah, 1-0 week 1. Show dog.
Okay. Hey, I hope to be at the game. So
I hope that you are there. We got a plethora of events. I would love for you to attend. I will send you the flyer.
All right. Miss Casey, what them Chiefs gonna do?
12-5. We're gonna come out 4 games in a row. We'll win, but then our schedule goes to shit. If you have to bleep me, that's okay. Goodell's also my boyfriend, and he screwed us this year. We have 1 home game in October. 1.
Well, lucky for you, we have 0.
You have no home games in October?
No, but that's done because we're doing that stadium, and I think they didn't want us to have any games. So we actually played the Bengals the first weekend. We're in London the next 2, and then a bye. So we're no games in October.
That was awful, but I still have strong hope. We're going to be 12-5, and then we're going to be 3-0.
Wishful.
We will win our division. We'll get a bye on the first, and then we'll take out the playoffs. We're heading to another Super Bowl.
I think we'll be competitive this year. I think the Jags will be really competitive. I think so.
AFC West, man, it. You know, for the longest, Chiefs were running that. But I got to tell you, Broncos obviously gave us a run. Obviously, we were playing so bad. Had we have won that
game, us beating the
have
Broncos last year, that did something for us.
We had we have won that game, I would have been upset. At this point, there was a point actually when we were in Jacksonville, Nikki, and we lost that game. Ask everybody around me. I said that this is not our year. I'm done with it already. I'm just going to have fun with it. We started losing more. And at that point I said, lose out. I'd rather have a better draft pick position than winning anything. Lose out. I don't care. I'm still going to party. I'm still going to have fun. I'm still going to enjoy it. Lose them all. And they did.
Well, we had a blast. We had a blast on Monday night football.
We did. But yes, it is our revenge tour this year. So we will be in the Super Bowl.
Well, I'm glad we're not a part of that.
Well, you will. You'll end up playing us in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. And we'll get past you guys this time. How about that?
If we play here in Kansas City, mark my words,
we're playing in Jacksonville.
I had Derbs as my guest to the game. If we play, you'll be my guest to Kansas City game for sure.
I appreciate you, ma'am.
Hey, Earl, who's winning?
Right now, we're winning 7-6. We're winning 7-6. Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a question for you.
Sure.
What's quarterback?
Shador.
Okay.
No quarterback talk, Ray. No, we made it 2 hours without talking about the damn quarterback. No.
Shador. I mean, look, it's not even that I want Shador necessarily, but it only makes sense to go. Watson only has 1 year left.
Exactly.
So what's the point of even? You need to see what you have in the young guy. So
exactly.
Hey, we'll just have the most expensive backup. So
That's it.
and I'm okay with that. I'm definitely. And you're right, Cody. We almost went 2 hours without bringing up the whole quarterback thing.
My bad.
We
But
gotta have fans of other teams on more often, just so I can not have to talk about Shador Sanders and Deshaun Watson anymore.
Oh no! This is the new norm. Me and Tally. Okay, listen. This is how it was supposed to be when I started this. The problem was I couldn't find other super fans that wanted to participate. So my super fan show was primarily a Brown show because I didn't have any other fans. I mean, I would bring Steeler fans every now and then, but this is more a more rounded type of atmosphere that I wanted,
and you have fans waiting in the wind that could not come tonight that wants to be here for the future. So we got you.
Okay, so yeah, no, this is the format going forward. This. The only thing is we won't have 9. We'll basically, I would say 1, 2, 3. I would say 5, 4 or 5 is a good number to work with. Actually, if we have one more, because by the time you go around and we're only doing an hour, everybody gets to voice their opinion, and then before you know it, you're having fun, and the hour is up.
I mean, you have a bunch of super fans on here. You know we're opinionated.
Exactly, and that's exactly what it's supposed to be. So wait a minute. So last thing before we get out here, any chance that you could become a Swiftie, KC?
No.
No.
Listen, I all the credit to the woman. I think she is an amazing performer, artist, smart, beautiful, all of it. It's just not my cup of tea. That's all. I never followed her before, and I'm not going to follow her because she's a Chiefs fan now. Like, no. And don't mess with my games is my big thing. The first time she was there, I could not leave the stadium. I was so irritated. I was like, oh, no. You see, we got to get home, and I ain't waiting for her to come out of that suite. So the next game, they rearranged for. So I just don't like to bleed the two. I don't think people go to Swiftie concerts to see Kelsey. So I don't go to games to see Swift. That's all.
1-0.
No, I won't be.
Hey, it's that time. It's 9 o'clock. It's here. Who is that talking?
I think somebody's got their TV on in the back. Earl probably.
That's not me. I turned mine down when I got on the chat.
That's cool, bro.
Hey, but anything, hey, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I can't wait to do this again. See y'all next Thursday. And Earl?
Yes?
Them squealers is going down. Good night, y'all.
We doing